From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. And that's not going to be returned. So many kicking. To do this is past the landing zone. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Throwing here is May. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Viking 18. Check out.
Play action. May. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And And now it's third down. That's already the third time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught one of the three.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math, they did it well, and it works for them.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10. To the air, May. They set up the screen for Stevenson. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 16-yard line.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here's May. And this is going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. Fights loose. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They run once more with Stevenson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57. All right.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. To about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
15.
Mahomes on the give to Edwards-Helaire. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
15. Yellow. Attack.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Hero 15. 15.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. It'll buy some time right.
Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete. Good coverage yet again down here by the goal line. Everyone's blanketed, and he's forced to throw it away and try and come up with something on third down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Where's the contain there? And yes, that's a question because that was just a simple drop-off. But he hits the Jets, and all of a sudden, the seas part in front of him. A huge result there to flip the field and what was a fairly innocuous play call.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to bring his little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And again, it's Mahomes. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll look to throw. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. To throw, it's May. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They'll throw with May. Out left and complete to Thornton. Call it a gain of a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Looking to throw. May. And that will be incomplete.
Well, if nothing else, they were able to pick up 1 first down on this drive and get it away from their own goal line. But not much happening after that, and it leads to a punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it with May. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 3 quarters in the books. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
Good call there on 1st down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On play action, May. Got the connection here to Bourne. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A give for Stevenson, running right. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the 4th quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Running left is Stevenson.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.